નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી welcomes you all here.
Dear student friends, let's move ahead for the next figures of speech. The name of that figures of speech is apostrophe. When you listen this word apostrophe, at the time this identity would be there in your mind that what we are having in our writing system. This apostrophe S, whenever, wherever in a line apostrophe S is used, that line is the example of apostrophe. Is it so? No, it's not like that. That is wrong. That is wrong concept. Then what is apostrophe? Whenever there is a direct address to living or non-living aspect. Direct address. O west wind. This direct address is to the west wind. O west wind, come here, come near and spread the fragrance of my love. O west wind. O west wind means what? That is direct address. Direct address to west wind. What is west wind? That is non-living aspect. Whenever there is direct address to living, think for any prayer. One more song I'll tell you. तुझसे नाराज नहीं जिंदगी, तुझसे. Direct address is there. And direct address is to the living. तुझसे नाराज नहीं जिंदगी, हैरान हूँ मैं. Apostrophe. Apart from that, one more thing I'll tell you. And that is what? This is a shortcut key to you. Mostly all. Imperative sentence would be the best example for apostrophe. Any one imperative sentence you keep in your mind. That imperative sentence would be best example for apostrophe. All the prayers. तेरी पनाह में हमें रखना. Almighty, direct address is to the Almighty. इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता. What is this? Direct address. Whenever we are having direct address to anyone, whether living or non-living, oh west wind, come here, come near, and spread the fragrance of my love. What is this? This is the best example for apostrophe. Now we will move ahead with the tactual example from where we can get examples for a particular figures of speech, and that is apostrophe. Got the idea? Dear student friends, I'll give you some example from your 9th standard text. You see here, your second poem, The Wind. First line itself is apostrophe. Direct address is there, wind. Come, come, softly. What is this? An imperative sentence. Come, come, softly. Imperative sentence. Last time only I told you, whenever imperative sentence is there, that is the best example for apostrophe. Wind. And so that here comma is given. Why is it so? Because direct address to wind. Non-living, whatsoever it is, direct address, best example for apostrophe. Got the idea? Next to that. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't break. Who? The wind. Oh, the wind. Don't break. I said to you, direct address. Don't break. Don't talk. Don't smoke. Don't speak, direct address. Don't brag at the shutters of the windows. This is also from your second poem, The Wind. Here also, direct address is there. And whenever it gives you direct address, that is the best example for apostrophe. Next one. Once again, it's from second poem. You are very clever. You are direct address. You are very clever. Wherever we are having direct address, that is the best example for apostrophe. Next to that, this is taken from your fifth poem. You are far too selfish. You are. Direct address is there. Naturally, whatsoever I have explained to you, these all are the best example for apostrophe. One thing I'll tell you, and that's what. If you will concentrate here on these figures of speech, you will think, you will find out it is direct address. Naturally, this is the best example for apostrophe. Apart from that, can you remember another figures of speech? This is direct address to win. Naturally, it is apostrophe. Nothing is wrong. But you are inviting, you are calling the wind. A wind can blow. Wind cannot come. What is wind? Wind is equal to non-living aspect. You are calling wind as if it is a living aspect. You are approaching non-living with the characteristic of living. That is the best example for personification also. So that this line is the best example for apostrophe. At the same time, this line is the best example for personification also. Got the idea? You will have a look of such lines in your textbook, and from there you can identify, you can write down with pencil on the same page, at the same line, best example for apostrophe. Got the idea now?
Dear student friends, this I give you for out of the text one poem. This poem is written by John Donne. It's told about the death. What's written here that we'll see. You see here, first word itself is written here, the death. Oh death, be not proud, don't make proud. Imperative sentence. Best example for apostrophe. Though some have called thee, thee is equal to you. This is Old English, and according to this Old English, it is written thee, thee is equal to you. You have called, someone has called you, some people have called you. How you are? You feel that you are mighty and dreadful. You are mighty, you, death. Dreadful, fearful. But one thing I'll tell you, thou means you. Thou means you. But you are not so. Imperative sentence, direct address to the death. But you are not so. For those whom thou means you think you do overthrow. You are told to go somewhere else. You means the death. Die not, poor death, oh poor death. We don't die. Or one more thing I'll tell you, and nor yet can't means can't. Thou means you who kill me. Me means a person, a man. You can't kill a person. Oh, poor death. This is fact. This is the poem written by John Donne. This is a small poem, but the entire poem is the best example for apostrophe. Entire poem is direct address to the death. In this way, so many other examples also you will get from your own text, and with that only you would be able to identify apostrophe. Got the idea? Apart from this, if you have any doubt for apostrophe, you can ask me. You can find out other examples also from your text. Even so many film songs also you can take with the example. One more song I'll tell you. मेरे हम सफर. This is what? This is direct address. मेरे पास आ. Please come here. Direct address to living being. मेरे हम सफर, मेरे पास आ. Next to that, directly imperative sentence. हमें साथ चलना है उम्र भर. I myself would be also included with you. मेरे पास आ. Repetition. So many others also would be there with this, but one thing is very clear, and that is what? Best example for apostrophe. Got the idea? Thank you. Thanks a lot for joining us.